Taking a daily, non-acidic vitamin C supplement is also an intelligent precautionary measure. Sante's Daily C provides all the vitamin C needed that is essential to boost the body's natural immune system to fight off any viral infection. This non-acidic version of vitamin C contains 568 milligrams of sodium ascorbate that does not cause acidity and is readily absorbed by the body. Take charge of your health. Take Sante Daily C and boost your immunity. Vitamin C has been known the world over to enhance the human body's immune system in order to fight off infections. With the new coronavirus spreading globally, it makes good sense to be proactively prepared and take charge of one's health. Proper hand washing is key to eliminating potential contamination against potential infections. Taking a daily, non-acidic vitamin C supplement is also an intelligent precautionary measure. Sante's Daily C provides all the vitamin C needed that is essential to boost the body's natural immune system to fight off any viral infection. This non-acidic version of vitamin C contains 568 milligrams of sodium ascorbate that does not cause acidity and is readily absorbed by the body. Take charge of your health. Take Sante Daily C and boost your immunity.
Before we proceed with our program, please place yourselves in the holy presence of our Lord.
Lord God, we thank you that you promise to be with us always. Thank you that your presence is with us right now. Today we give you our hearts, our minds, and our lives. Come speak your words of life into our beings. We pray that you would deepen our comprehension, broaden our thinking, and transform our understanding of what we are about to study. For for you are our wise counselor, our perfect teacher, and our faithful friend.
And now, to start our program, please welcome your host, Mr. Kevin La Peña. All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Kevin La Peña, and welcome to the Daily C Digital Launch, brought to you by Sante. Now, I hope everyone's as excited as I am, for this is certainly a first for Sante. Now, who would have thought that this virtual launch would be possible, right? And also a first for me, because I get to know more about Daily C and get to see its new ambassador. But now, before anything else, we'd like to thank all of you for taking the time to be a part of this event. Now, I know all of you have busy schedules because of our current situation with COVID-19. So again, thank you, everybody. And don't worry, we've prepared a lot for you guys this afternoon. So sit back and just relax. And also, to share our live event in your social media accounts using the hashtag #ExtraProtection. Now, here to formally welcome us in this wonderful afternoon, please welcome Sante's Chief Network Development Officer, Mr. Paul Kalua.
Good afternoon. Welcome to our first ever digital product launch for our new Daily C variant. I wouldn't want to give any spoilers, but we are very happy to announce this to all of you. We see this as something that could help everyone, especially in these trying times where we need to go the extra mile in protecting ourselves and our loved ones against viruses and diseases. In order to protect ourselves, we need to gear up with face masks, face shields, alcohol, and the list goes on. But more than that, we also need to increase our body's immunity so that internally, we are better equipped to face this new normal situation. We at Sante are really glad you took time to be here with us to witness how you can have extra protection and extra immunity. So as the saying goes, to see is to believe. I'm not going to take much of your time now, but like you, I'm also excited to see the new Daily C variant. And we're adding a lot more excitement to this short program by sharing with you which royalty would help us in Sante's advocacy of helping people live better lives. So without further ado, please set your attention on our screen. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Paul Kalua. Now that we've seen Daily C, both with 500 and 750 mg, let's get to know more about its benefits and how it can help us today in these challenging times. Now, here to give us insights about Daily C is Sante's marketing head, Miss Arlene Corpus.
Thank you for that introduction, Kevin. During these trying times, taking a daily dose of vitamin C is essential to help keep our body safe, away from viruses and diseases. Sante's own Daily C, a non-acidic vitamin C, is a sodium ascorbate, an ascorbic acid buffered with sodium for easy and comfortable digestion, especially for sensitive individuals. The pH ranges from 7 to 8. This is wide usage correlated in prevention and treatment of vitamin C deficiency, aids the immune system, helps combat respiratory infections, helps speed the process in wound healing, assists in the formation of collagen, helps enhance the absorption of iron, and helps prevent cellular or tissue degeneration. With 2019 coronavirus present in our environment, no supplement, diet, or other lifestyle modification can protect you from COVID-19 other than physical distancing and proper hygiene practices. But how can vitamin C give your immunity its much needed care and protection, especially these days? We need more. We need extra vitamin C to supply our bodies the nutrition we need to fight off any viruses and diseases. Why do we need the extra C? In an article published in the Chinese Journal of Infectious Diseases, the Shanghai Medical Association endorsed the use of high dosage of vitamin C as a treatment for hospitalized people with COVID-19. Doses that are magnitudes higher are recommended through IV to improve lung function, which may help keep a patient off of mechanical ventilation. High doses of vitamin C is the key. As Santa's response to help people live better lives, we are glad to share with you our newest vitamin C product to go for the extra protection we all need. Introducing Sante's Daily C, 750 milligrams in vegetable capsules. Why 750 milligrams? The recommended dosage for adults is 65 to 75 milligrams per day, and 2,000 milligrams is the upper limit intake per day. As working adults, we need to watch the nutrients that our body needs. We need extra. Extra vitamin C means extra protection, extra care, extra sigurado. Aside from the increased milligrams in dosage, Daily C 750 milligrams is in vegetable capsule. This addresses the consumer need of more and more people going vegetarian, as evidenced by the increase in demand for plant-based food products. Add to this, vegetable capsules are water soluble and has high heat tolerance, making its storage a lot easier. Generally, vitamin C has impressive benefits we can all enjoy just by taking it every day. These are: it helps reduce the risk of having chronic illnesses and helps manage high blood pressure. Vitamin C also assists in lowering the risk of acquiring heart disease, may reduce blood uric acid levels, helps prevent iron deficiency, boosts immunity, and aids in protecting the memory and thinking capacity as we age. With all these, we hope you take your daily dose of vitamin C the extra way. This is Arlene Corpus, Sante's head of marketing, reminding everyone to take your vitamins and go for the extra C. Keep safe and stay healthy. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of
Now, what a wonderful message that was. Once again, thank you very much for that very insightful presentation, Miss Arlene Corpus. Now that you've heard and seen all about Daily C and its amazing benefits, it's now time to see its equally amazing ambassador. So are you guys excited? Because I'm surely excited to meet her. But before that, here to help me welcome her in the Sante family, please welcome Sante's Chief Network Development Officer, and of course, Sante's Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Joey Marcel. Good afternoon, Sir Joey and Sir Paul. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.
Good afternoon, Kevin. And of course, good afternoon to all of you who's watching right now, especially our distributors from all over the globe. Welcome to the Daily C digital launch. Thank you for finding time to be part of this momentous event.
Yes, so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Daily C's new ambassador.
Now here it is, the highlight of the afternoon. Please welcome Queen C herself, Miss Universe 2018, Miss CATRIONA GRAY.
Hi, Kevin, and of course, hi, Sir Joey, hi, Sir Paul. Thank you so much for having me today. I'm super excited to be a part of the Sante family. I've been taking the products for a good few weeks now because it really is important to take that extra step in this new normal to really make sure that you can perform at your best, especially when I find myself starting to really go out for work, starting to travel a little. And also, it's just that those extra stressors are there in our daily lives. So having Daily C has really helped me to power through my work and allowed me to juggle so many of my different hats, which you saw a little bit of in my VTR. But yeah, I'm really excited to be a part of the Sante family. I love that it's a Filipino-owned business, that we're supporting local by buying this product. And also that vitamin C, when you think about it, is the only vitamin that we don't naturally produce in our body. So it really is important to really load up on vitamin C, and daily C is something that I can really rely on. It's accessible, and it really just allows me to have that energy and that protection when I go out from day.
Oh man, I even had questions prepared for me to ask you about this whole thing. But since you answered pretty much all the questions that I was supposed to ask you, Kat, perhaps Sir Paul, Sir Joey, let me throw the questions at you first. Ano naman sa tingin nyo, or how do you feel to have Miss Catriona as the new endorser for Daily C?
Well, of course, everyone, not only me and Paul, but the entire Sante family, were very excited. And right now, we're open in 8 countries already, and everyone's watching right now. So excited with Catriona. One of our objectives is to inspire Filipinos, not only to build our business in the Philippines, but be global entrepreneur. And the entry of Catriona in Sante really is a mark, an inspiration to everybody that the world can be our playing field. So welcome, Catriona.
No mistake with that. Sir Paul, anything to add to that?
Oh yeah, I remember 2 years ago, Kat, yeah, we were watching Miss Universe. We were in the States at the time. It was rainy in San Francisco. And everybody, my wife, my daughter, we were all rooting for you. And you put the Philippines right on top of the map again. And right now, Sante family, Kat is now part of our family. So we are very excited, very honored actually, for you to be with us. Thank you, Kat.
Oh yeah, we are all really happy to have you here. And congratulations again for this wonderful partnership. But I know that this has been quite a trying set of months for everybody. Let me just throw the question at 3 of you right now. How have you guys been coping with the lockdowns and everything for the past few months? Kat?
Ooh, it's definitely made an adjustment. And at first it was a little bit difficult to navigate. I'm sure a lot of us can relate. But it's starting to open up a little bit now. I think we've gotten used to the safety protocols, wearing our masks, washing our hands, and also taking those extra measures to really protect ourselves and our loved ones. Because it really is in protecting ourselves, we're also respecting our family, respecting our community, and looking out for everyone. So that's really what's been in my mind for the last couple of months. And of course, it's been a bit difficult. I'm away from my family at the moment. But happy to be part of this new family with them.
And of course, I think I can say the same with Sir Joey and Sir Paul as well. But then, now that we've heard from what Miss Kat has been up to these past few months, Sir Paul, kumusta naman? How have you been dealing with the past few months?
Oh yeah, past few months. Well, number one, I miss my family like you, Kat. I miss my mom. And but because of technology, we're able to cope.
What did we do without technology?
Right.
Honestly.
Right. I'm always telling our business owners, our distributors, if this happened maybe a few years ago, it's going to be a difficult time for all of us.
Completely different environment.
Right. Yeah. So we're blessed that it happened at this time. Yeah, so we're adjusting and we're coping and we're thriving actually, and we're gonna thrive more because Kat is part of the family.
Oh, yeah, very well said. Before we get to you, Sir Joey, I hope you wouldn't mind me adding also, this is really very important for everybody to find out as well that for the past few months being really different and difficult for everybody, all of us have had to adjust in some sort of way, which is why for the very first time with the Sante family, we are mounting a virtual event, right? And taking away from adjusting to the new normal, Sir Joey, kamusta naman ang pag-adjust sa new normal natin?
Well, of course, during the early stages, it's a bit challenging because on our end as a company, it's not only about the employees and the stakeholders, but it's about our distributors. They're scattered all over the globe, and we're talking about several thousands of distributors. And of course, ang clamor namin is how can we support them during times of pandemic. But at the end of the day, we always believe that whenever there's an adversity, there's always an opportunity. So we keep it a point to at least do our very best to pivot immediately. And lo and behold, for the past 7 months, they didn't only survive, but they thrived. And we're happy to see that they're doing great right now. And they're excited, especially with this launch. And we believe that something great is about to happen also, with, of course, the partnership with CAT.
Thank you, Sir Joey. All right. Hope you wouldn't mind me asking one last question, you, Kat. You mentioned so much about how important it is to have vitamin C, So not everybody has as busy of a schedule as you have. So like for the day-to-day lives of the normal person, how do you think it's going to help them with taking vitamin C or daily C to include it in their lives?
Not really only for the busy people. It's really just to be at your optimum health day to day, whatever work or way of life you may lead. I think all of us need that self assurance that we're looking after ourselves. And there's a lot of talk about self love these days. And sometimes self love is just really making sure that you're eating a good diet, that you're taking time to look after yourself, and taking your daily C is just a simple step that you can incorporate into your daily routine. To know that you're looking after yourself, you're giving your body the needs it needs to really operate at the optimum level, but also that you're protecting yourself as you go about your day to day. And I think I can speak for a lot of people that it gives me that peace of mind. One less thing to worry about, knowing I have that extra protection with me.
All right, very well said. Thank you very much, Kat. As much as I would like to keep on talking with the three of you here, I suppose we should proceed with a proper or with the official signing of the contract. So Miss Kat, Paul, Sir Joey, now we proceed to the official signing of the contract. Just being here with these three important people, the two heads of the company, as well as the newest endorser of Daily C, it's really nice to be able to celebrate this momentous event with all these three people here. And not to mention, bago din yung ginagawa natin yan, this is being done for the first time virtually. Everybody looking really excited. And there you have it. Congratulations once again, Miss CATRIONA GRAY officially being the new ambassador for Daily C. Now, before we proceed, I'd like to invite the three of you to kindly move here to the front for us to document this momentous event. All right, there you have it. Thank you very much. Once again, congratulations once again, Miss CATRIONA. And of course, thank you very much, Sir Paul, for gracing us with your presence. All right. Now, I'd like to invite everybody once again to share our live event in your social media accounts using the hashtags extra protection and hashtag daily CATRIONA. So congratulations once again, Miss CATRIONA, and congratulations to the rest of the Sante family. Thank you again to Sir Paul for just step aside for a moment, and to you, Sir Joey, as well. So for our guests watching this afternoon, please feel free to type in your questions at the chat box, and please include from what company you are from, because afterwards, I will read your questions out for Miss CATRIONA and Sir Joey. We promise to answer as much as we can. So please do type in your questions now. All right, so while we're waiting for more questions to come in, I'm going to go ahead and read out the first question that was sent over. So this is for you, Kat, naturally. Okay. It says here, as a model, singer, beauty pageant title holder, and a fitspiration for all, how important is ensuring health and wellness, especially amid the current public health crisis?
Oh, it's so important. I think that we've really had to zone in and put a spotlight on our personal health during this time. I think before it was more of an afterthought about looking after ourselves, something that was maybe seen as a luxury, but now it's really become something that you need it. You need it in your everyday life, and we're so conscious about it, and that's why it's so important. Looking after yourself allows you to either support your family, not only yourself, but the people who are around you. In taking care of yourself, you're able to take care of them, essentially, whether it be with your help or in providing for them. So I think every Filipino and every Filipino family can relate to that. Even me, although I'm not with my family, I'm constantly going out and working with my colleagues. Sana, time to time seeing my friends, but it's very, very seldom. But even in those moments, it's really thinking, am I safe and am I keeping them safe? So taking care of your health, and especially really boosting your immune system, boosting your personal protection with Daily C,
It's just a very easy way, a very achievable way that you can just go about adding that extra layer of protection as you go about your day.
Yeah, very well said. And Sergio, I hope you wouldn't mind me throwing another question at you as well. Binanggit nga ni Ms. Catriona earlier that for a while, before this whole pandemic, our health, or being conscious about health, was kind of put in the back burner. How do you feel that it's suddenly been pushed to the forefront now? How important is it to look after your health, especially by taking daily C?
Yes, Kevin, we always believe that prevention is better than cure, okay? And during this time of pandemic, it's always important for us to keep ourselves healthy, okay? Not to get sick. There's a lot of things that we can do. Number one, people can always take care of their health by eating the right food, balanced diet. Of course, exercise is very important. We have to focus on health and wellness. And of course, at the end of the day, we need to have our extra dose of vitamin C. Okay, vitamin C, of course, is known as a very powerful antioxidant. Okay, it helps us boost the immune system. Right now, the vaccine is still not here. The only thing that we can do is strengthen our body, boost our immune system. That's the only thing that we can do.
I agree. And I have been taking so much vitamin C since the very start of the lockdown. Okay, so now we actually have a question sent in from one of our viewers. So sa mga hindi pa nagsasend ng questions dyan, please feel free to type them in. So this one is from Maria Victoria Bautista, and it says, this is for Miss Cat. What made you decide to become an endorser of Sante Daily C?
Thank you, Maria, for sending in your question. It was a really easy choice to make, a very easy yes to say. Not only because I really believe in the power of vitamin C, I've been taking it ever since I was younger, just because it's a very accessible vitamin and I really see the difference in my energy, my overall appearance. It helps with my skin. Also, if I'm stressed, parang I don't see that effect show on my physical body. And what I really love about Sante and what I believe in, it's a Filipino-owned company. So just by supporting a Filipino product, I know that even in the pandemic, I'm supporting Filipino families, a Filipino business, because that's what I really believe that we need more of, especially we're feeling so many effects of this pandemic, that all of our Filipino countrymen, our business owners, our entrepreneurs, our different families, they need a hand up in the season. And so in not only looking after myself with Daily C, I know that I'm also supporting Filipino jobs in the Philippines.
Oh, very well said. But now we know that it takes two to tango. So now we've heard from your side, Kat. Ano naman sa side nyo, Sir Joey? Why did you think that it was a perfect match for you to partner with Miss Catriona for Daily C?
Yeah, well, as I mentioned a while ago, well, number one, of course, Catriona doesn't only represent Philippines, but she represents the world. And right now, Sante is in a quest of really empowering Filipino entrepreneurs to build a business not only here in the Philippines, but all over the globe. We believe that Filipinos can be the champion in the world. Okay, and being Catriona being part of Sante gives us inspiration that if Catriona did it, started in the Philippines, became a champion, and she conquered the world, so much more for a Filipino company, Filipino entrepreneurs to really build something, okay, up to the global arena. And as the saying goes, the world will be the playing field of Filipinos.
I agree. Hindi lang masyado kita ngayon, but everybody in the room right now is really excited to have you here with us, Kat. Okay, we actually have another question sent in, and it is for you again, Miss Kat, from Mars Gallo. I hope I'm reading that correctly. Have you had any serious illness before, and how were you able to overcome it?
I'm very grateful that I haven't had a very serious bout of illness in my lifetime. But it's mostly the things that I deal with are fatigue from work, operating on very minimum sleep. Sometimes it's hard to eat the meals that I know are best for my body because convenience takes priority sometimes when you're so busy. So it's been really a lifesaver for me to just have a packet of vitamin C in my purse. It's something that I can take everywhere that I need to be, whether I'm stuck in traffic or at work or at home. It's just a small thing that I can do, and I really notice the difference. I don't just say it because I'm an endorser, but whenever I'm feeling sluggish or under the weather, the first thing that I look for is vitamin C. So having Daily C on me 24/7, I think also ensures that sana I'll never have a serious illness.
And you just keep getting healthier and healthier.
Yeah.
Okay, ito naman from Ika Roque of the Manila Times. For Miss Kat, apart from taking Sante, how else do you take care of your physical and I think very important din ito nowadays, mental health?
Well, physical naman, it's a bit difficult for me to find time to work out because it's all become virtual. I do a lot of Pilates virtually because I just have back problems and it really helps me with my posture. I'm always in heels. Mental health naman, it's been very difficult to navigate. I think a lot of us can relate. It's been quite an isolating season. Especially me, I'm away from my parents. I'm an only child. That's been a really hard thing for me to go through how many months now? Almost 9 months now. But it's really just finding whatever way that I can to stay in contact with them. And mostly it is through virtual. But just in whatever way that I can, finding that human interaction. It makes so much difference. And then aside from that, finding time to really check in with myself. How am I feeling? How am I coping? Just having those moments of really checking in and being like, okay, if I'm not okay, what can I do about it? Rather than ignoring it and putting it on the back burner until it develops into something worse.
Yeah, tama. At least you still manage to keep in touch with your family. Hi, family of Catriona. She's safe here with us. Okay, Sir Joey, wag kayong mag-alala. We're not going to forget about you. Someone also sent in a question for you in particular, Sir Joey. This is from Harold Poy of what'shappening.ph. How does Sante source its products?
Well, number one, we have a very competent product development team, research team, who sources out our products globally. In fact, our flagship product, which is barley grass, is being sourced from New Zealand. And what Sante did to ensure quality of our products is we develop our own manufacturing facility in New Zealand, and we're proud of that. We believe that we're the first ever Filipino company to own a manufacturing facility in New Zealand. And that's what we do in Sante. We always keep it a point to launch a product that was carefully sourced by our competent product development.
Well, world-class na world-class na talaga. Diba? Everything is a perfect match. Okay, now moving on to another question. This is for you, Miss Kat, once again. And this is from Carlo. Carlo, it's not, there you go. Carlo Valenzuela is sending in this question, right? For Miss Kat. As part of your hashtag Raise Your Flag advocacy, you've been very active in promoting Filipino arts, culture, as well as locally made products. Can you tell us more about it?
Yes, I've really been enjoying the work that I've been doing in the last couple of months. It's in partnership with two different organizations. The first is with the Department of Trade and Industry as their One Town, One Product Ambassador, and also with the National Commission for Culture and the Arts, which I'm the Arts Ambassador for 2020. It's a big mouthful, but in a nutshell, my advocacy really has pivoted in a way that I really believe in supporting local in the season because I can only imagine how impacted so many Filipinos have been in the season, how many businesses have been impacted, and I just have such a passion for putting that spotlight back onto the Filipino companies, products, services, so that hopefully we could turn our eyes to really support local. So we've recently traveled to Laguna and also Zamboanga. So my daily C has been with me as I've traveled for the first time to the other provinces. But it's really in elevating our local products, which I think really ties in with the vision of Sante to really put that spotlight on what Filipinos can do, how ingenuitive, creative, and capable we are, because the world will appreciate it if only they see it. So it's really wonderful to be a part of the Sante family that I feel has that same vision to really elevate what Filipino talent is to the world.
All right. You agree. I couldn't keep track of everything that you said because everything was very extensive already, but very well said. As always. Yeah. Okay. So now we pivot to you again, Sir Joe. Now we have a question sent in from Luella Desiderio. And hopefully I'm reading that correctly. So Luella is asking, by how much do you expect your sales this year to grow, I think? Oh, and next year to grow. What would be the drivers?
Well, that's a good question. We're expecting to end the year with a blast. In fact, we're projecting 40 to 50% increase in our sales compared to last year in the middle of a pandemic. And of course, come 2022, we already have a 2-year projection. Come 2022, we expect to double our sales. What could be the driver? Well, number one, Sante is developing and manufacturing essential products. And we're so proud that we have a team of talented distributors. They are international caliber, our distributors, and I believe they'll be instrumental in bringing this business not only in the Philippines but all over the globe. And of course, what we make it a point to especially during these times, is to make it sure that we have ample amount of products. Supply chain is very important. And of course, we're beefing up our technology, okay, our IT team, because we all know that in the next coming years, it's e-commerce, it's IT that will spell the difference between a successful company and a company that will fail. So that's our preparation for the coming years.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm really happy to hear all of these answers from you guys. Very insightful, yeah, here's very smart people. Right. So I'm going to read out another question, and this is for you. This once again, this question is not last, but then I think excited to see live for Nick to find out from your end what you have to say. This is from live for Live La Brea. And she asks, what is your message to your Sante family? All right, and your fans as well.
Well, of course, to my Santa family, Sir Joey, Sir Paul, and the rest of the company, thank you for believing in me and the work that I do to want to make me an ambassador of your daily city and the Sante family, of course. It's really wonderful when a brand really reaches out and believes in my vision, and it kind of ties together in a way that you don't really plan, but it happens. And I really admire that your vision is to elevate Filipino talent, Filipino business, and make it a world-class product. And I really relate to that talaga. And also to my fans and supporters, I hope that you're all doing well. Those who are tuning in right now, thank you very much for spending your morning with us. Thank you for supporting me in the work that I do. It really means a lot when I read your comments, when you interact with me on my platforms. We don't see face-to-face at the moment, but I hope in the near future we'll be able to see each other in person, and I'll be able to thank you in person. Maraming salamat pa sa inyong lahat.
Walang anuman. Kasi I'm representing the fans out there. Your supporters as well. Okay. And tama nga naman, it's nice that the Sante family elevates people that they work with as well. In fact, I feel na-elevate din ako just being with the two of you right now. All right. Sir Joey, we have another question here from you, and this is from Miss Irene Perez of Inquirer. All right. How accessible is the pricing of Daily C?
Well, officially, we will be launching Daily C today. Okay, we'll be releasing it today, and sometime this afternoon. Okay, we'll have an event also this afternoon. We'll be announcing the official price of Daily C. But of course, the good news is since Sante is selling our products via the medium of direct selling, we give opportunities to people to be a part of our organization and give them at least 30% discount because we want our product to be accessible to the public. Okay. So our distributors we call them business owners. They are given the privilege of getting 30 to 50% discount from our products, and we will be officially launching the price of Daily C today. So watch out, we'll be posting it all over social media.
All right, everybody, please stay tuned for the price of the actual launch of the price of Daily C. And importante naman talaga na maging accessible in Daily C to everybody because health is wealth, especially now, right? So Sir Joey, just to keep the ball rolling on your end, we have another question for you, and this is from Philip Andrew Mayor. Sir Joey, since the non-acid vitamin C has been emphasized during this launch, how is it different and what is its benefits compared to the acidic type of vitamin C?
We believe that taking ample amount of vitamin C is very important, especially during these times of pandemic. Okay? And taking ample amount of vitamin C means that you need a vitamin C that is good for your stomach. Okay, so taking a non-acidic vitamin C enables someone to do high dosage. And for us, of course, there's a training for that, and I don't want to talk about it. But promoting high dosage of vitamin C is not that possible if your vitamin C is acidic. That's the reason why we're an advocate of a non-acidic vitamin C.
Oh, that's very great, especially because I didn't really know the difference between those two. Kaya pala sinasabi din ng mom ko and some of my relatives also, please don't take vitamins first because it might upset your stomach. So we're still waiting for a few more questions to come in. If ever there are still some more questions to enter, we're kindly inviting everybody to type in your questions in the chat box. All right. So while we're waiting for people to start bringing their questions in, perhaps we can have a longer conversation with you guys. Sir Joey, is there anything else that you would like to add or to share with our viewers here? Not to close anything, just
one of the passion of Sante right now is one of our tagline during this time is live more, do more. Because in Sante, we're not only promoting physical wellness but also financial wellness. We believe that there should be a balance between physical and financial. And we're happy to say that at least during these times, okay, we don't only help people in terms of their health, but we help them in terms of finances. It's sad to see that a lot of people during these times were displaced because of the pandemic. Talking about numbers being aired in the news, it's so daunting to see several millions of Filipinos. And one thing that we can assure of is in Sante, we keep it a point to help people not only in terms of their health, but also in terms of their wealth. So it's living more and doing more. So that's who Sante is, especially during these times of pandemic.
All right, thank you very much, Sir Joey. Now, as much as we would like to continue having a conversation with the rest of everybody who are watching right now, if there are no more questions, then thank you to everybody who took the time to type in your questions in the chat box. Once again, thank you very much, Sir Joey. Thank you very much, Miss Catriona, for taking the time to join us and to entertain the questions of our viewers as well. Now, before you leave, do you have any message for our guests, Miss Catriona?
Yes, thank you to everyone who's tuned in with us today. I'd just like to take the time to remind you to stay safe. Remember the protocols, washing your hands or sanitizing your hands, wearing your face mask, face shield, practicing social distancing, only going out when it's absolutely essential, and of course taking your daily C and looking after what you intake, and also making an effort to mentally check in with yourself, surround yourself with good energy and the people that you love. Thank you so much for taking the time. God bless.
Well, that was a fantastic message. Thank you once again, Miss Catriona Gray. Let's give her a virtual round of applause, as well as to Sir Joey. Maraming salamat po. Now, this afternoon has truly been an exciting one. And before we end this program, we have Sir Joey for the closing message.
Well, of course, just like to welcome Catriona and Sante family. We are now part of our quest, our advocacy, to really not only promote Filipino products all over the globe, but inspire Filipinos that we can be the top, we can be the head, and not anymore the tail. Okay, and of course, just like to thank all people who posted their questions, people from the press, media, bloggers. Just like to thank you for participating in this momentous event. This is such a unique event, even for Sante. This is the first time that we did an event just like this. Of course, I'm really so happy and excited, but at the same time, I'm sad. Because whenever we do an event like this, all our top leaders, our business leaders are with us, okay? And they're watching right now. And on our end, inside the management team, especially for me, my strength is seeing the distributors in front of me cheering for me. But I know right now that they're happy and excited with what's happening to us. They've been doing a lot of things during this pandemic. They're the reason why Sante is already a 13-year-old company. We are already present in 8 countries, and we're planning to expand, of course, in the coming years because of our champion distributors. We call them our business owners, and of course, we're very proud of them, and I believe they're also happy during these times. During these times of pandemic, you'll be proud of them. They keep on creating breakthroughs, inspiring people. Whenever they do Zoom call, it's not only about selling the product or the business, but it's about giving hope to people, and that's who our business owners are. Of course, with the launching of our Daily C 750 milligrams, this marks another chapter in the life of Sante. This is now an era where wellness is not anymore an aspiration, but it will be a lifestyle. And I would just like to encourage everyone who's watching right now, be an advocate of wellness, because that's the only thing that we have right now in times of this pandemic, in times of this crisis. So we again just like to thank you all for gracing this occasion and momentous event for Sante International. And for all of our business owners watching from all over the globe, thank you for trusting Sante. Rest assured that we will continuously do whatever it takes to bring you not only the best product, but the best possible opportunity. Keep on inspiring people, keep on believing, keep on dreaming, and we will prove to the world that the grass is always greener in Sante Barley. This is Joey Marcelo. I'm the CEO of Sante. Let's all live more and do more. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
Wonderfully said. You heard it from the man himself. Thank you once again to Sir Joey for those kind words. And of course, to Miss Catriona Gray, Sir Paul, Miss Arlene, and of course, to each and every one of you for taking part of Daily C's digital launch this afternoon. Once again, I am Kevin Lapena, and this has been the Daily C Digital Launch, brought to you by Sante. And always keep in mind to do the extra way and go for the extra C. Thank you, everybody, and be safe.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Kat. Did you